My name's Tim Forless. I'm the brewer and owner at Molly Pitcher Brewing Company here in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Molly Pitcher was a name given to women in the Revolutionary War who would follow their husbands into battle. They would literally carry pitchers of water to the artillerymen to either, let them get some hydration, or they would douse the cannon barrels so they could keep firing. Our Molly Pitcher is Mary Ludwig Hayes. Story goes is her husband got shot down. He went back. She jumped up and started running the cannon for him at that battle. She was originally from Monmouth and then moved here and is buried in the old cemetery right behind where our brewery is on South Street. In this area, she's pretty iconic. Like the logo that we have is her statue at her memorial. Everything just kind of seemed to fit real well for what we wanted to do, beer styles and everything for Molly Pitcher. I started home brewing with my best friend, Zach Ziegler, who has since passed away, in his grandma's garage well over 10 years ago. A friend has a wedding or something like that, we say, hey, we'll bring some kegs to your wedding and this and that kind of stuff, and people seem to like it, so it kind of sparked our interest in possibly doing it as a full-time gig. Well, we started out pretty small. We had a 10-gallon system. Even when we were licensed to brew professionally, we had a 10-gallon system, so the jump from us being home brewers to the 10-gallon system wasn't all that great of a leap. The first beer that we brewed was our Red Coat ESB, and we actually dumped it down the drain. Tasted it, and I said, that's it. It's going down the drain. There's no way for our first beer that we can have out on market is going to be this piece of trash. It took us 10 batches, I'd say, to really nail down where we wanted our beers to be. I think when we first started, we were open maybe 9 hours a week. We had a 24-seat tap room that was in a garage with the brewing space in the back behind that. And that was just pint sales, no growler fills, no anything. We were running out of beer left and right. We had to make up some excuses like, hey, we got to be closed today, or plumbing went down, or some crap, just so that we could try to, get more beer actually in kegs to be sold, because it was just as soon as we started, everything went a little bit better than I think anybody would have ever anticipated. Our seating was always getting way too crowded. We were, having to turn people away every Friday and Saturday night because we were just so jam-packed in there. And then I also was running out of production space for where all the restaurant, the seating was. And so we got this place, built this place out. Now we have, if everything's open, I think we got like 120 seats or something here for all the floors and the patio and everything. And now up there, since the move, I've also added 45 more barrels of production for the brewery. So I upped my capacity, we upped our seating capacity, and we needed a restaurant. Going in there and having pulled pork sandwiches and a weekly panini special was just not really gonna cut it moving forward, So we hired Chef Matt and pretty much said, Matt, this is your kitchen. He's a fantastic chef. He knew what we needed, he knew what the area wanted. Pretty much everybody has a brewer in their hometown now, I really think that we hit Carlisle at the right time, and they needed something, not that they needed, but they wanted something like this to bring more tourism to downtown. A growler of delicious beer that's fresh, that's much better than going to buy a 6-pack at a store from somebody else. If you haven't heard of us yet, hopefully our beer's coming to you soon. If not, stop in Carlisle, wonderful little town, couple breweries to hit. Cheers.